Yeah, sitting on my bed. It's daytime for once. Well, I guess, yeah. Anyways, more news, I guess, on my life. Long story short, I don't know, I've been really busy. Well, can't really be busy because the power's been out like twice and the internet, so yeah, reasons. Sorry for like um, no videos on sales, no videos on news, like between schoolwork and trying to have internet and power and be awake and, just random as, spats with disagreements with family and friends. It's just, usual story. So there wasn't really much time to like do the whole YouTube thing, and I guess like I haven't even posted in like a week, and then like the past like 2 or 3 weeks I've been slow. But anyways, let's get to the point of this video. Woo! Yeah, so I wanted to talk about Avengers. Avengers is dope. Long story short, if you want the quick summary, there's probably going to be some spoilers because I'm not really sure how to keep my mouth shut, so I'd rather just like put up the warning here, be like spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I don't know, I feel like most of you have already watched it, and I feel like if you clicked on the title, then I'm entitled to say what I want. Yeah, okay, read the title, sorry. So long story short, I think I'm going to do some editing because I want to get my thoughts and say things. Maybe if I like say something stupid, I'll take it out. First things first, let me discuss the scenario. Avengers, I went to go watch it yesterday, Sunday, today is Monday, with Sam, and yeah, it was actually pretty crazy. Like, it's the first time I've seen the cinema so packed, like 2, 3, 4 days after release. What is it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, yeah, 4 days. Yeah, in the middle of the day, normally we watch movies like on this first day, like really early in the morning, booked, completely packed. Middle rows, the top, like everything was really bad except for like 2 seats up in the front, and I don't want to be sitting like this watching a movie all day. Yeah. Oh, okay, you got punched. Oh wait, to that side of the screen. Oh, he's back to fly. Yeah, no. That's not keen on me. So anyways, that is a scenario. We went to the sister also, I think. And yeah, just had a fun time. It was nice. Watched it in the middle of the day. I was pretty awake, lively. Had some yogurt in the morning, and yeah. Okay. Anyways, so first impressions, early thoughts. I think it was an okay movie. It was good. It was entertaining, nice superhero stuff. It's the same old, same old. 10 years in the making. It's kind of like you haven't seen much different. New Iron Man suit, like same story as every other thing. Someone punched someone, someone got punched. Yeah, but I was winning, and then he wasn't, and then he was winning, and then yeah, stuff happened. So I don't know, if you want to watch it, I think you should. It's a cultural phenomenon, kind of like the Star Wars series. It's just if you cast Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, all those stuff. If you don't watch it, you're not gonna know what's going on in pop culture for a little while. You'll get over it by next month or so. I think the last Star Wars movie I didn't watch for like 6 months until it came onto the TV and the DVD and stuff. So, that is. Yeah, and I've been watching them since they had them on the VHS tapes. Yeah, so like my dad had them before I was born, and we watched them. So yeah. First point of contention, I think I want to talk about Thanos as a villain. I think it's really hard to understand without like some backstory, doing some prior research, watching some YouTube videos, reading a couple of the comics, watching some other series and movies and stuff. It's hard to get invested or try to understand what's going on without more information than what's given in the movie. But I do think that they gave him enough time, and this was his movie after quite some time, to build on his character and make him okay. There isn't really much to talk about since there's more regular villains in the comics and stuff, so it was more about the Marvel Studios giving their little spicy spin on Thanos as a villain, and I think they did an okay job. It was okay, like he wasn't, I don't know, like the Joker or something memorable, and not the new Joker, not Suicide Squad, Jared Leto Joker. I'm talking about Dark Knight Joker, and I understand that everyone keeps drawing the comparison to Dark Knight with every superhero movie, but it is the standard, and it is the common standard. And whether or not you believe so, I guess, we can't all edit our mustaches away. Next point I want to talk about is screen time. Screen time, I think, was so yeah, I think it was divided evenly, and I think that it helped to like keep the nuances of each story separated, but then all bring them back together. I think they did a good job of that, and going into this, I was worried about how many characters there were, and like divvying up the time wasn't going to be enough to give each hero there or each person their character moment. But I guess that is part of the Marvel franchise. They each had their own movies, and that was the build up. But I do think they did a good job of separating people into teams that had good character connections. There's a lot of jokes. Talking about jokes, let's just go straight segue to that. Team screen time, good. Thanos as a villain, meh. Okay. Jokes, dude, they were sprinkled in everywhere, and I think it is a matter of the types of actors that we've had over the years, and them all being leads in their own movies. They've all been able to express their personalities and coming together. There's like this funny part, I think, between Star-Lord and Thor. Sorry, what's Chris and Chris? Star-Lord and then Thor had a good moment where they were like going at each other and like having a little like Macho Man, who's the lead character role, and I think it was pretty cool. There's a lot of jokes like sprinkled in everywhere. Kind of reminds me of like Ragnarok, where there was just like funny moment after funny moment after funny moment, and even if you like miss something, there'd be a joke like a minute later. And where there was moments where there needed to not be jokes, where there needed to be some emotional connection or character building, or where there was an important scene, I think they kept really far away from the jokes and were able to focus really nicely on it. There's a lot of stuff, from what I understand the story to be, nuances that correlate to like other instances, like the different TV shows, the different comic stories, where there was a lot of moments and things and characters that showed up in places that they were supposed to be. I kind of don't want to spoil too much, but the Soul Gem part, where there was a character that was introduced, and I think it was like, oh, he's actually in the movie. I didn't know they were gonna bring this. He does have some connection to the Infinity Stone, so I was like, oh, they brought him back. That is nice. I don't even know if that's like, there's like 70 characters, I guess. If you haven't watched it by now, or if you don't know who I'm talking about, then I guess you're off the hook. But yeah, I think in totality the movie was okay if you have watched the previous ones. If you haven't, I'm not really sure how much entertainment you'll get out of it, other than the fact that it is a pop culture thing, so you have to watch it. Or if you don't, then you miss out for the next few months, and the ramifications afterwards. That I think the Marvel Universe Cinematic MCU is going to continue for a while, especially since there's another movie. And they've already planned phase 4. So I think it's a good movie. You want to get entertained, it's good. It's a summer blockbuster. Lots of action, lots of punching, lots of lasers, pew pew pew, and a lot of... But I think we're going to keep it there. I'm just going to see if I can like cut some stuff out, read it through, like shorten it a bit, because it does look like it's going a bit over time. So yeah, I gave the explanation at the beginning of the video. I'll like put a cut and be like, this is where the review starts. And yeah. Bye guys.